Yeah, people constantly out there like, oh, you're Puerto Rican. I was like, no, I'm Dominican. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, I get called Cape Verdean. I get called, mixed race. Like, for me, I could be almost any race based on my look. Base me on my character, not my race.
I feel that.
You know?
I feel that's like, yo.
Wet ass hand.
It's going to be all sticky.
It's
Look
crazy.
at you.
Yeah, man.
I told you to stay in the middle. That was just...
I know, but...
See, you out your spot, man. See?
That's what happens. I'm all discombobulated.
Are you sure you want to come
No,
in the middle?
too
In
late
between,
now.
Dr. J and House Call?
No, house calling.
In the middle. I'm gonna make a house call on you right now.
Look at these two. They're like, yeah, Jesus. What am I going to do here? Oh, my God.
Y'all gonna be whispering each other, and y'all got headphones on, man. You might wanna hear that.
I'm whispering all in your ear right now.
Oh, my God. I'm going to need a drink to get over this night, seriously.
That's like your boy in that
Por
old,
favor, dame un poco de algo. No
what was that old
necesito.
Dr.
That's
Dre
funny.
song? Yeah, I'm in your ear, like the Dr. Dre's in your ear,
Damn,
listening right now.
Oh, my God. Look at them. They're all uncomfortable because I think they like the sound of your voice.
That's
Look
what's
at
good.
them.
They getting all
Ray,
I'm all...
He's
you just
like-
turn the headphones up on your headphones.
And that's why he dropped
Which
his
one's
drink.
Which one's mine?
He just turned his headphone up. He want to hear that voice.
Yeah,
Listen.
Huh? No, I'm not... I don't even know what's going on right now. I'm all trying to not break anything.
Listen, this is voice. It got to you, right? Stay strong, my
See, that's
brother.
what I'm saying.
Oh, you're talking about your voice?
That's
His
what I'm
voice.
saying, man.
Nasty ass voice.
Yeah, I can't. Oh,
Cool Ray.
my God. Oh, my God.
LL Cool Ray.
Hey, so let me ask you this: how do you handle like hecklers? Like anybody like. I like, yo, would you fry somebody in the front row? Like, should anybody come to a Miss Lottie's show and feel uncomfortable in the front row? Like, do you start bombing on people in the front row?
All day.
Oh, no.
All day.
That's
Oh,
what's
yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah. Anybody that sits on front is it's game time for me. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I have them stand up. I was like, oh, my God, look at him. He's so cute. Oh, my God, you look like you could do things to me. And then, we're on the radio, so I can't finish what I really want to say.
The joke.
They get uncomfortable?
Oh, no, I just say some stuff. I'm like, sit down, because I don't think you can really get me there.
Oh.
Yeah.
And would they agree with you? Like, probably not. Ah, well.
No, they just sit down because I put them on the spot. Or, if there's a lady, I'm like, wow, you look really sexy. Like, check you out. I was like, you damn Coco, sit down before you get us all in trouble.
Hey, yo, can you be on like that Def Comedy Jam from the '90s vibe where you just like firing on like the first
Of
5
course.
rolls and just
Listen,
bombing on like Martin Lawrence or something? You know
front
what I'm
row
saying?
is all games
Oh,
on.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Listen, there's no hiding in the front row. Trust me.
Listen, I'm
If
not
you're in
gonna
the front row, you're getting bombed on if you
Yeah.
need to get bombed on.
I'm not going to compare myself to the folks that have been on Def Comedy Jam. I want to respect the talent out there. And I'm not saying that I'm not talented, but yeah, I can roll some
Quick
people
with
in
it.
the front row.
Quick
Yeah.
with it.
You have to be quick with it. Yeah. So there was one time that I was in the middle of a set and I was talking about dating my first Puerto Rican. And somebody, I know, right? You feel sorry for me?
No. We all get it right once.
And some white guy says, I don't want to say the bad word because then I got to put money in the
Oh yeah, Crown Royal bag.
Right. So he says something in Spanish, just was like offensive towards women. And it shocked me for a second, but I took that and then made it a joke. And it was just like, that's how you take your power back. Like, you're not going to get into an argument with somebody heckling you. You're just going to take that and then make it part of your set. At the end of my set, he comes to the bar. He's like, yo, my bad. Like, I respect you as a woman. I'm sorry. Can I buy you a drink? And I was like, I ain't drinking tonight, but thank you. Do you want to buy Miss Lottie merch? That's how you can make it up to me. Don't buy me a drink.
Hey,
merch.
told about that. How can I get that merch out there?
Well, you got to show up to a show to get my merch. For now, yeah.
So, I don't know what the schedule looking like.
So my next show, December was really busy. We're at the end of the month, so my next show is going to be on the 30th at the Dorchester Brewery at 8 o'clock. Dorchester.
Hey, yo, ain't that from where Bobby Brown at?
No.
He's from Roxbury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dorchester is like Mark Wahlberg.
Oh. Marky Mark.
The Wahlberg.
Salute.
They're like Dorchester.
And then, anybody that wants to follow me, they should follow me at MSLADDY Comedy in all platforms. And my next shows for January, I'm actually going to Rhode Island. I'm going to be at the Comedy Park. I can't with you guys.
He doing the ad libs over here.
I'm just gonna have to join the fun.
You have to.
I see.
Comedy is a lot with audience also, right?
Oh,
let's
dang.
just say,
Yeah, yeah.
for instance, let's say we're going at it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
His jokes are not funny, but you guys are dying
Yeah.
just because you have his back.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, and I'm saying the funniest, boom, 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 but he's like, nah.
That happened to me.
Like, you could be the most funniest person, but if you don't have the audience behind you, forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
Because you could just say like, ha, you're short. And you guys go crazy, and I could be like, oh, your name's
Yeah.
house call. You know what I mean? It's,
See, that's funny though. See?
no, you know,
Can you say that again? Because I was just like that was cute.
house call.
No, that's not how you said
House
it.
call.
Well, yeah, I can't. No, it's like a snowflake. It doesn't.
No,
There's
he
not
was
two
like,
that's the same.
house call.
No, that's not. That's
Oh,
not
yeah,
how
yeah.
I said it.
Oh,
I said.
that's
Dr.
how
J.
I heard it.
Well, I have that silky voice.
House
Now-
call.
I
Say
have
it,
that
say it.
nice,
Yo.
that nice midnight love silky voice.
Now
I think
he-
it's just the microphone, man.
It could be this N one because I'm supposed to be there where I sound.
Hey,
more
first off,
authoritative.
he was raised by Little Richard, so you know you got that.
Hit the
Look at his
applause.
Yo, that's my guy, man. What we talking about?
So okay.
Oh, we have to have a
No, let's
roasting
talk about
session
it.
up in
Let's
here.
talk
Let's
about
talk
it.
about it. See,
Yes,
let's talk
go.
about it. See,
Oh, see what I
There
did
you
there?
go.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
let's talk
See, I try
about
to
it.
give
That's
you
why we
the-
talking about it.
Yeah.
That's how you do
Get it.
You gotta talk
Little
about
Richard
it.
used to go to Linden Street,
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh.
He used to go to church with my mother.
Hey, yo, give him the
He
Google
said,
Miles.
hold on. He said my mother can't sing. That's what he said.
Okay.
She gonna tell it different, but I'm gonna say it that way. So it was a running joke that's he told her that too in the middle of the service.
Little Richard said, told your mom to shut up,
Yup,
and you ain't see him.
Oh.
Huh?
You big up Little Richard. He told your mom to shut up, and you ain't go see him.
I did.
Oh, how that turn out?
I lost.
I'm not surprised.
I lost.
All right, yo,
He has like
lost.
40 people with him.
yo, so
All
yo,
with
hey, yo,
no shirts on. They had the tuxedo jackets with no shirts on.
so he had a tuxedo shirt with no jacket on. And he beat your ass.
no,
Richard?
no. First of all, that's not what happened.
That's not what
That's not
happened.
what happened.
He Little Richard on the death.
Huh? Yeah. Anyway, so
What?
so it was a running joke that you're lying. Little Richard ain't been in New London and all that until someone that actually went to that church, the congressman,
Yeah.
says no, he used to go there all the time. So it's kind of like long story short, I won.
Okay.
That's how it was. So now it's all. So where did Little Richard touch you? It got real.
Got
Yeah,
real.
yeah, like point on it, teddy
It
bear.
got a little
Got real
rape.
serious.
And you playing Tutti Frutti.
See?
You playing Tutti Frutti the whole time.
Exactly. Little Richard got family out here that's not gonna like that.
Tutti Frutti. Oh, Rudy. Tutti Frutti.
Yo, I don't know. It felt like Little Richard just possessed him right there. He just went all
That was too
Yo.
good, Dr. J.
You just got house called.
House call, baby. You know what I mean? You made a house call just now. Come on, man.
My man went all
Oh
of
man.
That's
Yeah.
that's Little Richard's
Comedy.
thriller right there. Yeah.
Comedy.
Yo,
How about the crazy time when we was in New Haven, and we did a show in New Haven. And this guy, I guess he had just did a show in Middletown before, and he told this joke that this older black woman was in the audience, and he told this joke, and like it was like crickets, and
we got that sound effect. New to the station. We just added that.
And the crazy thing is, the lady was seriously staring him down like she was about to mess him up after, and nobody was laughing at nothing that he said after that, and he just kept trying to go with the joke, and nobody was hearing the joke, and he got all pissed off with himself and just walked off stage, you know. And as a comedian, you ain't never supposed to walk off stage. It's never supposed to get that bad.
They call that parachuting.
You know. Straight up parachute, but
Parachute time.
he was so pissed off at everything that he just jumped off stage, went to sit down with his girl, and the host was like, well, you ain't gonna get back up and do your thing? He was like, well, no, because it's just jokes, man. It's just jokes. I mean, he got real.
That's crazy.
He
That's
got
the
real
worst.
butthurt out there, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
are you a comedian, man? You supposed to be able to take anything, everything, and give it right back. And he just was
Yeah.
like,
you know,
it was crazy.
Sometimes you just don't know the state of a comedian. You don't know what they're going through, and they grab the mic, and maybe it's not a good day at work, and somebody says something to trigger you, or you really think that a joke is going to hit, and then it doesn't, and you're not ready, and now it becomes an argument between you and the audience. And it's not always something that they want to do. Nobody plans for that, but it happens, and you witness that, and you're like,
It was a crazy joke, though. I was like, whoa.
yeah.
Hey, yo, one thing I always respect about comedians, man, how you guys are able to do a 1 hour show, hour and a half, 2 hours, just off top, like, whole routine. Like, talk about that, like, how to build that, you know what I mean, that ability to be able to do a show off top, you know what I mean, for 2 hours or an hour, you know what I mean? Talk about that a little bit.
All right, so, you know.
Welcome to SDE.
Huh?
Well.
Oh, you ain't got no topic. So
no, I'm just talking about,
topic?
we come off the top, we come all the time.
Yeah, but nah, they
Listen, that's
and
experience. That's
it's
experience
be.
right there. You know, you're talking about like the goats of like comedy that I can do the 2 hours, that have been doing this for years. You know, you're talking to a female that has been doing it legit for over a year. So I haven't reached that 1 hour. You know, I've reached the 25 minutes, and I'm building up to it. But you know, to get to that in 1 year is great, because there's many people that it takes them years to get to 15 minutes. And I've been mentored by some great comedians, and I understand like how to write and how to deliver and how to build on the story and
Slow
do the
it
crowd
down,
work, slow
stuff
it
like
down.
that.
Oh yeah, like
Wait for the laughs.
Exactly.
Like
I was, because I'm Latina, everything is like like real quick, and then and then you get mad nervous, and then you have 15 minutes, and you're done at 6 minutes.
Yeah, she used to come off the stage like, how did I do? I was like, I don't know. I barely seen it. It's like, you know, he didn't let the audience laugh or nothing, but that's all growth, man.
Yeah.
There he goes.
That's all growth.
Yeah, again, every time we
Nolan.
every time we live on Wednesdays, man, like the cops let the sirens off, man, because our windows are mad thin. You know what I'm saying? They just want to get a little shine,
But you,
slow.
as a comedian, you have to have that thick skin, because
Absolutely.
that's where you're going to go through jokes, because that's what you use it. What's going to work, what's going to not. It only makes you better. All right.
Right.
This one ain't going to work. This one ain't getting no laugh. I think if you don't have that thick skin, or even just securing your own self,
Yeah.
comedy is not for you.
Absolutely.
There's one guy in and I'm gonna speak upon him because his name is John Parada. And that's basically who I put her on with, because I was like a year ago, last month, I was like, listen, if comedy is what you want to do, I mean, I got a guy I can put you on
From
with.
Hartford? Is he from
No, he's Rhode Island. He's like they call him like the Don Rickles of Rhode Island.
Gosh, Don Rickles, man.
So-
one of my favorites ever.
So I was like, listen, if you want to do comedy, I mean, I can put you on with a guy, but listen, if he puts you on, he's gonna run you all over Rhode Island and hit you at this show, that show, this show, open mics, this, that. And she's like, all right, let's go. Called him up. I mean, this guy is a guy that he will do everything off the crowd, everything off the top of his head. I mean, he's been doing comedy for 20 years, so he just crowd control. Like he'll joke on you, and then he'll put everybody in the whole story and go back to everybody all throughout that half hour, and go back there and remember everything he said. Oh yeah, you with me, and he was with me, and over here, and this. I mean, this guy's like a masterful man. He's masterful.
He sound like Robin Harris, man. That's like one of my favorite comedians, man. Like he just be flaming people like.
This guy's like crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like crazy, like just how his memory, he goes to everybody and he remembers everything. Oh yeah, he's in the ride with me in the back and this and that. I'm doing lines and this and that. Crazy. He's just fucking. He's crazy.
That's the only one that you.
I was just like, yo, this guy is crazy, man.
Yo, I always wonder with comedians though, like how do you workshop your stuff? Like, you know, you coming up with material and you know what I mean, you ain't gotta give away the secret sauce pause. You know what I mean? Just like, yo, how do you kind of like construct the actual show? You know what I mean? Excuse me, like a stand-up routine.
Set,
you know what I mean? It's just like a set. You know what I mean? Do you write it down like you're a rapper, or you just be trying stuff? You know what I mean? You off the top like Big and Pac, or you know what I mean? Then you got like a go-to person. Like, let me try with this person. If it gets past that mark, I'm gonna try these other individuals. Like, you know, kind of like.
That was a lot of questions.
Yeah. That's what we do here.
Choose one.
6 million ways to die. Choose
So-
one.
Forget 60 minutes, 60 questions. Go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, like a lot of comedians use open mics. I do get criticized a lot because I've only done 2 open mics because I've been booked on shows. So when you are trying to try out new jokes, you go to the open mics where my new jokes are being done in shows. So the other question was, how do you come up with stuff, right? So you take you look at any situation, like even this situation. If I put some thought into it, it could be a joke based
Yeah.
on how you're asking questions, how he sounded
Oh,
with the soda dropping and the little suave voice. You know what I mean?
Suavemente.
It's like he's a male version of me or something. I don't know.
I might be. Might be. But Kevin Hart does the same thing. He did it at the Guard.
Matter of fact, I brought Kevin Hart to the Guard.
Oh, talk that talk.
Yeah, remember that?
How you kind of gloss over that? You responsible for that?
I'm responsible for that.
Don't talk it.
Because I was
This guy's
about,
good.
so check this out.
That's my guy.
So check this out.
Yeah, my man James
Hi,
brung my
Poppy.
That's not his name.
It's
Come on,
Dr.
Dr.
J.
J. House
J.
call.
House call.
Dr. J. House call, man. Gotta
Dr.
keep it
J.
humble.
Figueroa.
Guy's government.
So I was throwing a show. I was about to open up a martini bar in Norwich, and I was just basically.
Dr. Cosby.
Oh no! You said that.
Yo,
You said that.
Yo,
he said that. Whoa.
yo,
No, I'm best for them, man. Dr. J. The Figaro. What we call it?
What?
yo, Dr. J never won a championship. You know what I mean?
No, he got ring. He got one.
Did he get one?
Like in 81.
I don't think he got one. Nah, he
supposed
never
to
get
be.
one.
Yo, man.
You got a
Did he
cup?
get one?
Sure.
Yo,
Yeah.
I don't
Dr.
think he
J.
ever got one.
You got a cup, Mike?
We ain't got no cup. You gotta drink
I
out the
didn't think he
bottle.
got But listen, to continue the story, so it was a sale fest. So it was a sale fest and everything, and I had printed up 10,000 flyers, man, and I had lit them up all over New London, and we was about to do a show over here, and my cousin is a violinist, so I was having him as a violinist, and he was the headliner for the show, and I had the comedian I had Marv, I had the Don Rickles of Rhode Island there. He was headliner for there, and basically, he knew the manager to Kevin Hart with Hart Productions. So basically, I got in contact with the manager, and this is just it was just all timing because he was coming up to do an after-hour show at the Foxwoods. So basically, he came up with his whole crew, and he wanted to try some new jokes out. Like we was talking about new jokes, he wanted to try new jokes out. So he basically we set it all up. I talked to the guy over here at the Guard Art Theater. I was like, listen, I mean, I can bring Kevin Hart to you right now. He's on the way up to Foxwoods right now. I can bring Kevin Hart to you. So he was like, I don't know, this and that. I was like, there's only one way you can bring him is he's got to take all ticket sales. And I was like, he was like, well, nah, that can't be like. I was like, listen, are you serious right now? I'm gonna bring Kevin Hart to your spot. You know what I'm saying? He wants ticket sales. That's it. You can have the bar, you can have the food, you can have whatever you want there. He just wants the ticket sales. So he set it up. Kevin Hart had all the ticket sales. He sold the show out in 3 hours. It sold out in 3 hours. The place was packed. Sure. It was crazy. But the crazy thing about it, man, he was trying this new stuff, and I thought it was trash.
I didn't think so. I was there.
You know what I mean?
Right across the
Yeah.
street.
I thought it was trash.
No, I think he did a great job.
Yeah.
Maybe I was just gassed. Maybe I was just gassed that like Kevin Hart.
Yeah. Right.
But
no, he came in.
But
he came in through the back door. You know, I was doing the security. He came in through the back door. He was on his phone. He has his big ice chain on.
Yeah, I enjoyed dancing.
You know what I mean? He just came in, didn't talk to nobody, and everything. It was just that whole vibe, man. You know, Hollywood, man. He just came in, didn't talk to nobody on the phone. Just ran through the security and went right into the green room, right downstairs. Didn't want to talk to nobody. So I felt some kind of way with that. You know, so you know what I mean. I don't care how big you are. Just be humble, man.
Well,
I mean, it was only a few people.
Maybe he didn't see you. You're kind of tall. You're
you
like
see?
6'4".
Yeah, you know, probably didn't. He was probably looking low, didn't see that high.
You gotta
because
look
he's very, very short.
I think he's shorter than I am, and I'm
he's
like
very short.
5'3".
Yeah, he might
on
be
a good day.
He might be an inch
might be
or
like
two away from
5'1",
Mitch.
yeah, something like that.
Yo,
5'1"
wow.
around there. But it was a good. I mean, it was a good
Maybe
vibe.
it was a bad day for him. You know, everybody has an.
He might have been arguing with baby mom at the same time. I don't know what he was doing, but you know, he had his whole crew. He had his whole crew, all his comedians, all his boys with him.
The Plastic Boy crew.
Yeah, the Plastic Boy crew. They all had their plastic red cups coming in and everything. So it was a good vibe. But it was just good to see Kevin Hart come to New London. You know, I don't think he's ever been to New London.
Ever.
ever been to New London.
Yeah, nah,
it was
like,
just like,
I think that's so dope, and man, and yo, you should get your flower for actually facilitating that. And the thing is, man, I think it was so dope. It's just like, man, Lil old New London, he was over here, and yeah, I was there. You know what I mean? Yo, he had the chain on, joints was dancing, it was crazy.
Joyce was dancing crazy.
he was dancing.
No,
the
chain.
ice. The ice was crazy.
Chain was
Couldn't even look at him. It was so icy.
Yeah. Nah, so I thought it was so dope. You know what I mean? My ex girl at the time, like, had to give me a ticket because I was late to the show. You know what I mean? As far as like grabbing tickets, and she got me up in there. And I thought it was great that he was just there, and I thought it was entertaining. But yeah, I mean, was it like Kevin Hart? You know what I mean? One of his classics.
Laughing My Pain. Now that was crazy funny, but it wasn't. This one's just, when you get to the stardom and you start making all this money, it's like you lose focus. It's like artists, like rappers. You know, your first album is bomb, then your second album's bomb, then it's like,
I think
album is,
I think the worst thing that happened to anybody who's a talented individual is having yes men and yes women that tell you what you want to hear because you got the bag. As a matter of fact, on your sense, you're like, how can you actually keep those or even cognizant of that? It's like, 'cause right now you locked in on, your career, being a comedian, everything like that. You just locked in. But do you actually think about like, I gotta keep the right people with me so I don't get delusional and I'm in my own Michael Jackson Neverland world. You know what I'm saying?
Look at him pointing at himself.
Yeah.
Oh, he keeps me humble. Trust me. Like,
trust me.
If I have a good show and I was like, oh my God, that was so good. I was so excited. Did you hear me? Everybody responded. And I'm hype. And he was like, yeah, that was all right.
Damn. Classic Dr. J.
You know what I mean?
With mouth wide open. I was like, what are you talking about? Were you even listening?
Listen, you gotta keep him humble. You gotta keep him level.
I'm gonna give you a little background. We played football, semi-pro together.
I'm sorry.
I could have a 3-touchdown game, and he
will
find some way to be like,
you had 3 touchdowns. Is it semi-3 touchdowns? Like, yo,
he said it's semi-3.
What's that even mean?
He's stupid.
Does it count for a real touchdown? Or was it semi?
So anyway, he'll find a way to be like, nah. That's how he is. He's always been like that. Like, nah, you always want it better.
Always want better.
Yes.
You gotta always have better. And once you start saying that, you're this, you're that, you do this, that, you lose focus. You lose focus, and you don't try harder. That's all.
Yeah, when I did the
shape.
How you out of breath? You took an elevator.
No, it didn't work. It didn't work. So, by the way, we got
he's in a sweatsuit and he don't work out.
Heck no.
Well, unzip that joint. You got it all the way like a turtleneck right now. Unzip that joint. Let some air in.
It's usually cold in here.
Respira.
Ooh.
Oh, but yeah, Dr. J does keep it humble. Yeah.
I gotta know the origin of that name.
Dr. J?
I have to.
Listen.
Go ahead.
I have to.
It's not. Listen, I've been like brewing this podcast for probably like 3 years. Mm-hmm. So I just try to come up with a name like the doctor. The doctor has the remedy. The doctor has everything, can say everything that makes it better. You go to the doctor, he gives you a prescription. You go to the pharmacy. You go to the pharmacy, and then you get your medicine, and then you feel better after that. So you come to the doctor, you call in, you want to talk to the doctor. I got the remedy. I know a lot of everything. I know a lot about real estate. I know mortgages. I know solar. I know cars. I know a little bit of everything. What I mean? I'm the doctor to all stuff.
Hey, yo, I never heard of doctor real estate. Yo,
come get your prescription. That's all. Whatever you want to talk about. You want to talk about opening a business? I got the prescription.
Listen, for real. Can I tell you about like that business stuff? He's like, the other thing, he was like, listen, if you really want to like, start taking things to another level, like open your LLC.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I don't know. He put me right in front of the computer. He's like, Google this and find this and click on that. Yo, by the end of the conversation, I was like, how am I a business owner? What just happened?
30 minutes later, she's in business. Bomb.
Yeah. And
Dr.
I'm
Dr.
celebrating.
LLC.
I was like, oh my God, I got to pay taxes.
Boom, credit cards coming in, checkbook coming in next day.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
And
know?
then what? A month.
EIN number coming in 2 weeks later. You
Yeah, like a month later, I'm producing my own show. I got a business account. I sold out a show. I'm paying people. I was like, oh my, like I blinked, and this is like,
There
you
it
know,
is.
I gotta give him props.
Call
So
that Uber.
when we call him Dr. J,
Dr. J.
house call,
Dr.
Got the
Uber.
remedy.
Dr. Uber.
Dr. J got the remedy.
He's put
Holla at
me
me.
on. He's
Alright,
put
Jack,
me
it is.
on.
Listen, if you want to get your credit better too, I know about that too. What
See,
you got?
it's got-
Oh, he Dr. Credit Score
Yo.
too?
Don't
This
Dr.
guy's
Credit
good,
Score,
bro.
man.
Yo,
No,
man.
but that
with
idea
everything.
that you had about that bar, that martini bar in Norwich, we had a conversation about that.
Yes,
That was a classic
yes.
idea.
That was-
25 and up.
Oh man, that listen, I'm kind of glad that didn't go because you know
What happened-
COVID came up and everything
But
and
then
all
that
that.
thing
But
that happened on that.
but then the roof, you know, the roof caved in and I came in the whole.
Then you need to
front
become
floor was
Dr.
ice
Roofing.
skating.
You know, how you roofing?
I wasn't
What
Dr.
happened
Roofing
then?
at that time.
What happened then?
I wasn't the doctor at that time. I didn't have a remedy for that. All I had a remedy is to throw money at it. And the owner wanted me to throw $40,000 into a roof of a building that I do not own.
Right.
So I'm like, listen, I don't own the building. So you know, I put 17 grand down on the lease, 5-year lease, and
'Cause I know I gave you $10 for a startup, so
yeah, I know your $10 made a difference, man. But we lost that $10,
Yeah,
you
well,
know.
no.
But
Happens.
it was like I lost $17,500 to
Same
that
thing.
right there.
Man.
$10.
And it was like it was either lose 120 grand 5 years at least, or you lose
Someone who
17,000.
doesn't have 17 but only has 10.
You know,
same loss.
I was like, listen, I'm gonna take that $17,000 loss and just move on with all my ideas, with all my
Smart.
liquor
This
license,
guy's
with
smart,
everything, and all the knowledge. And I still got Ambiance Lounge in the storage right now, ready to rock. So it's ready to rock at any time. I got the menus, I got the martini menus, I got everything
So
ready
put my
to rock.
$10
You know?
towards that.
You know, I got your $10. I ain't make it back yet.
Don't worry about
You
it.
know what I mean? It's been
Well,
four,
You got
years.
double up. You got double up and get that $10 back.
In 5 years, I ain't made it back yet.
Listen, we're gonna be shaking up martinis in our podcast.
Yes,
Let's talk
yes.
about it, the full 1-1, and we're actually looking for a vodka sponsor. So
Oh.
Yo,
Yes.
get some Dubra. You got $10?
Listen, don't worry. I got
Dubra
that.
sponsor.
Don't worry
Yo,
Look, we
yo.
take pop off. We ain't doing no pop off though.
No, he won't.
No
Yo,
pop
no.
off.
Like he got a deal. He got a deal with Dubra. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I mean,
I
like,
got
they
a
got
deal with
flavors.
Adidas,
They got flavors.
Dubra.
Dubra got flavors.
about it. Who else is mine?
Yo, man, he got.
Listen, we look on to sponsor anybody that has a vodka
He got-
deal right now. You know, we're looking to shake some
He was trying-
martinis up
he
and
was
this and
trying.
that.
It was
you know?
brewing.
So
You got the cucumber flavored Dubra on.
you guys,
and peace. Yeah, there we go.
Peach Dubra.
Let's go.
Yo, man.
It's nasty.
Yo,
Yeah.
man, you got
Let's
police,
go.
all that. Yo, man, all right, let's get back to our show. He's like
All right,
interviewing
yeah.
them, but yo, they're gonna be part of SDE.
Yeah, we got-
You only got 2 topics. That's why we interviewing them like that.
We are talking about it. So we're not talking about that.
let's talk about it.
How can we start? I don't want to start so negative. We got comedy going on. I don't want to start so negative.
Go ahead, man.
First of all, no, let's talk about NFL. Let's get it out the way. Because you are a big Raiders fan. Dr. Midnight. Dr. Rose. You love the Raiders. What do you feel about your man getting benched? And that's probably his last game as a Raider.
Man,
Everyone's saying Jets.
man, I don't see. I'm biased to that right there because I've seen Derek Carr do his thing under other coaches, but I feel like this coach was not a good fit for Derek.
Sucks.
I just didn't feel like it. And you know, Derek, how you have a team last year that went to the playoffs, and then you put the number 1 receiver up in there, and you got 5 Pro Bowlers on offense, and you still can't score a point. As a coach, what are you doing?
Your team only got better.
Listen, me and you could go out there and coach that offense and win games.
You're right.
Straight up and down. You have 5 Pro Bowlers. You got the number 1 rusher in the league, and you have the number 1 receiver in the league, and you got the Pro Bowl tight end and a Pro Bowl slot.
Always hurt though. They missed a lot of games.
I understand, but you still can't win games. Come on, man. That's not on the quarterback. You can't blame it on the
Say
quarterback.
bye to Derek Carr, buddy.
But, hey.
that stinks because they just brought Devontae in for him.
Yeah, I mean anybody can throw to Devontae. They just was trying to throw deep all the time.
Yeah, but that's
And
his
you know
man.
what I'm saying?
That's his man from college. You know what I mean? That's his best friend.
It was painful
Best
watching
man at
these
the wedding or
games.
something like that.
It was painful watching Raider
Now
games. But
let's talk about some team that's going to make the playoffs. Our
Yeah.
team, the Giants.
Yep.
We win this Sunday and we're in, buddy.
What we got this Sunday?
The Colts that
Ooh,
are
that's a
trying to
tough one.
lose because they want the high draft pick.
That's a tough one right there.
No, they're trying to lose. They want that. They want Bryce. They want Bryce.
Listen,
You think you're stuck with Matty Ice?
what's that? They gonna get the first pick?
They're gunning for it.
Oh, you might as well.
They're
Might as well.
gunning for it.
Nah,
Put
but
the
that's
fifth
how
string
it
in.
work. That's how it work
One
out.
win-
Though.
one
All we gotta
win,
do is
we're
win
in.
that. Win that.
Winning in.
Put the fifth string in. Let's
Winning
get that
in.
number
Hey,
one pick.
cause we've been trash. The Giants been trash for like a half a
Since
decade.
Phil Sims.
Nah, man.
No.
Eli Manning. Eli got two of them
He
things,
was
boy.
Listen,
You know what I'm
Eli, come on.
Eli got two of them things, boy.
Eli,
MVP
He
of
got
both.
one lucky one.
Eli, fan of the show, by the
Oh,
way.
lucky.
He got one lucky one.
No,
What was it? The
Man.
Immaculate Catch 2.
How do you have an immaculate catch two? Ain't luck then. He repeated it. He
Yeah,
rinsed and
lucky-
repeated.
History don't
Luck-
repeat itself.
Lucky for replay.
Nah, man. You got the helmet joint, and then you got the
Yeah.
one to the man in hand. You know what I mean? He threaded the needle on that. That's skill.
You're
If anybody
right.
else would have did
Listen.
that,
Anybody else would have did that.
Listen, you can't say nothing about the Mannings. They was good quarterbacks. I mean,
And you know what? The
Good
nephew,
pedigree.
The nephew is the best one.
I heard the nephew's crazy.
that's
He
like
he's going to Texas.
that's crazy. Like it's like the father that did make the NFL was like, all right, this is my payback. My son.
No, his son is
Yeah,
his
yeah.
son is a Manning with legs.
And he got offers. He got
Daniel
offers in
Jones.
grade school, bro.
Wow.
He got offers in grade school to go to college. These kids is getting
Like me.
offers early, like real early. What you got an offer to go to Pancake University?
Yeah, that was that funny.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't that.
Yo, you hop.
Yeah, you hot.
I actually,
You hot? That was you. No, no.
No, get that.
Offer to you hot.
You hot? That's actually a real school.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it is. That's, you hop
That's the
to a real
IHOP
school.
University. Go to
Yeah, over there and
you go there to get how to make pancakes.
IHOP BCU.
No, as a Dominican BCU.
Oh,
Yo,
oh.
You get taught how to make pancakes there.
First of all, Puerto
You doing
Ricans Dominicans don't
DBCU?
make pancakes. We make
empanadas.
empanadas.
I love empanadas though. By the way.
Listen, do you like them with raisin or without raisins?
Ew, raisins?
I'm just checking.
Serious?
I know it's a Puerto Rican thing.
No.
Yo,
Raisins?
yo.
I thought raisins was a raisin brand.
Outside of raisin brand, there's no purpose for
Exactly.
raisins.
Serious.
Yes.
Ain't no purpose for raisins.
I was just checking.
Yeah, nah, no.
Raisins? Somebody put raisins in it?
Yo, people be putting raisins on
Oh, no,
empanadas.
no, that's
Disgusting.
disrespectful.
That's-
It is.
That's like pineapple on a pizza.
Oh, that's even
Oh.
better.
That's
disrespectful.
Yo,
That
and,
is
yo, I'm a
disrespectful.
pizza connoisseur. Like, yo, like,
Connoisseur.
Me
yo,
too.
man, I love pizza. Like,
Love it.
Like, yo, I mean, yo, the way in my heart, cheeseburgers and pizza. That's it. Out there listening.
Cheeseburgers and pizza.
Yo, can we say something about Dr. J? I put him on the mic.
He's great on the.
I put him on the I put him on the mic. I had him. I was hosting my show, but I'm like, somebody has to introduce me. I was like, you got to
Oh
do
my
it. He's
God.
like, I'm not gonna do it. I was like, you're gonna.
I
do
wasn't
it.
ready. I wasn't
he
ready.
He was ready.
He did a good job.
Word,
Oh
yo,
my
did?
God, they loved him.
That was
They're
up,
like,
man.
"Yo, who's
I wasn't
that
ready,
dude?"
man.
I was like, that's my manager.
I
That's
wasn't
dope.
ready. I wasn't ready.
I was like, that's my
You want me to
manager.
you remember some of the material? That's dope,
Listen,
man.
we need this mic right here. You know what I'm saying? They
Tell
didn't
them
have
what-
this mic over there. They just put it together that night.
Listen, they have a lot of love for me. They were
Hey, yo,
like,
Johnny
"I'm gonna
Gill,
come
man,
back."
chill, dog. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yo, the mic is sweating
Gill,
over here,
chill.
man. Can I get a
No,
tissue?
it's
The
not
mic
Johnny
is,
Gill, by the
the
way.
mic is sweating over here. I get a tissue. I get a tissue.
Yeah.
The way you
Like,
caress the
that,
mic.
like,
First of all,
Jesus.
I'm not giving you a tissue because I don't know what you're gonna do. Like, we're not giving you a tissue.
You stupid.
That's not what we're gonna do.
That's not what we doing. That's not what
Yeah.
we doing over here. Yeah, let me get a sip of this, man. Come on.
I wouldn't say Johnny Gill. I would say Keith Sweat because he be begging.
Listen, I got a little. My.
Oh no.
Mama, mama.
Oh Jesus.
Boom, 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 bye.
Shut up. Shut off the mic. Shut off the mic.
Yeah.
Yo, word, yo. Late night love.
Kill that.
There it is.
Ain't late night love yet, yo, chill.
There it is.
Yeah, man. It's still like,
Yo, so that's
10
something
hours.
that we talked about this sometimes, but don't you guys miss where R&B was about love
Yes.
It's
the
not about-
R&B,
and not
trying to
about-
be rappers.
and not about just
Listen.
Hey, yo.
stripping and twerking and doing all this stuff?
Hey, yo,
It
and I'm
was
going off
about
that.
love.
And I'm going off that, like, yo, these R&B artists be trying to act like rappers. They getting shooting charges now. They beating people up. Like, yo.
Yeah, one of them just got guilty.
You know what I mean? Yo, what happened to 112? What happened to R&B groups, period? Why?
Seriously.
What's the
Women
last
or
one?
female?
What's the last one?
They don't do R&B.
702? I don't know.
No, the last one was like THC. What was it?
TLC.
Tank,
Who?
Tyrese, and
Listen,
And they were beefing. Like, yo, man, they try to be smooth, but they gotta get their manhood
Tank
challenged.
26 was the last one with Diddy.
Yo, they.
I know. Don't you guys know? Don't
They
you, but don't you guys
365.
that love music?
Absolutely.
That man,
Man, LL, come on. Go ahead, sing it.
L Cool Ray.
When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall.
Conscious call.
telling me I need a girl who is
sweet.
sweet.
Now F all that. My name's Ray. You know I'm a thug.
Not with that voice.
No, that's Jay-Z.
You with the
I was
cricket
trying to-
joint up there?
Yo, but dog. You try to hit that Ja Rule at Ja Rule last R&B singer.
Yo, he sounds like Kevin Hart. You just go pew pew pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
But yeah, now there's another thing. Since
Listen,
since your podcast was talk about it, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
This is a touchy one. Pause.
Okay.
Can you guys separate, let's say, man and music, or in terms of let's say R. Kelly, right? What he
I was
did
just
was
And he just dropped an album.
I was just about to say on that.
Despicable, right?
Absolutely.
But his music, we can't deny the music.
Listen.
Can you guys
Let-
put
let
it,
me-
like?
Hold
Can you
on, let him
separate?
finish.
Can you guys separate the man and the music, or is it coincide in one?
I gotta chime in on this one, man.
Okay.
I can't.
I gotta answer
listen,
this,
I
too.
can't. I cannot let my man R. Kelly go out like that, man.
What's that mean?
Listen.
What's that mean?
Talk about it.
Listen.
Talk about it.
let me talk about it.
Preview of the
Yeah.
podcast.
Let me
Let's talk
quiet
about
storm.
it. Mm-hmm.
Let
on.
me talk about it.
I'm
Now,
waiting. I'm waiting.
I'm not gonna say I'm a 70s baby.
You're a
I'm a 70s baby, but still,
Yo,
listen.
yo, one thing before you go, like, yo,
He's
I love.
vintage.
I-
That's
yo,
what he's saying.
I think it's so funny when some people like, yo, I'm a 70s baby, 80s baby, 90s baby. Like, you don't know what decade to choose, yo.
You know what I mean?
Choose one and stand on that.
Listen, I'm a 70s
Yeah.
baby.
Okay, get to the point.
Nice.
I'm a 70s baby, but check it out. I grew up on R. Kelly, man. You know, so
sure.
I'm just saying, man, R. Kelly you gotta say the man and the artist. R. Kelly as the artist, I don't care what anybody says, you can't talk me down on nothing. I will listen to his music until it's down to the ground.
Right.
Straight up and down. Because the man is he's a master of his craft. You know, any man that masters his craft like that and can hold a show with 30, 40,000 people in there and hold them at bay and whatever he's on, that's a master of his ceremony. That's a master of his craft. But the R. Kelly as a man, whatever he did, I mean, that's just crazy. You know, he got another 90 years on top of that 30 years, which is crazy.
Hold on, he got 120?
He got 120.
Well, he should do every second.
So-
but
Hey, yo, how Suge Knight got more, like,
All right.
years than him?
All right. So from a female perspective, all right.
here
So
we go.
I'm not going to deny that the man has talent.
Right.
Okay. I'm not going to deny that. But from a woman's standpoint, I have a difficult time listening to his music. I've seen all the HBO specials around what happened, you know, from Aaliyah to the other females that actually wrote even a book and have done interviews on their experience. And, you know, not to get so deep and so personal, but, you know, I'm a woman that has experienced some unfortunate situations, and hearing what they went through, I can relate to that. So when I hear certain songs, all I can think of
Seems
what
like
these
you ready.
Oh my
yeah,
God! Come on, stop.
or
Come on.
what's the one
12
with
play. An album called 12 play, and I love that album.
Come on.
right,
Aaliyah, but he
So
wrote it?
But how long?
Come
how old
on,
was
man.
Aaliyah? Aaliyah
Yo.
was 14.
Listen, he
right?
been doing it-
Hold on, you had. Yeah, I got the mic, right? So let me just say this, right? I'm not taking away that he has talent. What I'm saying is that from a female's point of view, and even from a male's point of view, everybody has a woman in their life. Can you imagine these women in their lives, in your life, been abused in the hands of a man, R. Kelly or not, right? And then this man is putting on this music. You really gonna celebrate this man and
I'm
this
not
music?
celebrating. We're not celebrating.
I get the difference.
We're not celebrating.
I get the difference, but when I hear the ain't nothing wrong, when I hear the
My mind's telling me no.
yes.
Standing here looking in the mirror.
Doesn't that disturb you? Because you
saying
know
damn to
No.
myself.
he wrote these on little girls, on females that are not grown women. That's a problem that I have. I cannot listen. Like I'm playing next. I tell Alexa, I was like, "Don't you ever play none of R. Kelly's music in my house."
So let me play devil's advocate and throw it. And let me preface this. I agree with you.
All right, I'm playing God's advocate after.
So let me play devil's advocate. How can, let's just say we have someone who's an adult who makes their own decisions, but they hear a certain song from him that just gets them through a hard time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You were not alone.
Who are we to tell that person no, because he did what he did and bomb on that person for feeling what they feel for R. Kelly, even though they might feel who he did is egregious, but that certain music, that certain song got him through a tough time. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes we don't know what, like, let's say Mike. If Mike was alive, God forbid, Jesus.
Oh, y'all would me too, Mike. Y'all would have me too, Mike. Crazy. Y'all would have me too, Mike. Crazy.
I'll speak a personal thing. My daughter loves Mike.
I'll go right past what Mike did.
And she knows everything, but there's Mike songs that she got it on the wall still. You know what I mean?
But let me answer that. So I'm not saying that. I'm not speaking for the people. I'm speaking for myself as a female. Alexa is not going to play his freaking music.
You know
in
why?
My house.
You know why? Because you didn't grow up on R. Kelly.
Hold on. Yes, I did.
No.
Correction.
Dominicans don't
grow
up on R.
Mira,
Kelly.
cállase la boca.
Stop. Dominicans do not grow up on R. Kelly.
No te ponga loco.
Stop
it.
Listen,
you can't tell me a Dominican that grows up on R. Kelly. Stop it.
Let me add this to correct
you. His name was
you.
Roberto Kelly.
Roberto Kelly.
But let me add this, okay? Like back in the day, I actually worked with youth, right? Mm-hmm. And the youth, like we would do like talent shows, and we will pick R. Kelly songs. All right?
My mind's telling me no.
Don't tell me that I don't know about R. Kelly. I was a fan, so I was broken. I was upset. I had the heartache of like, oh my God, this is what this man is.
You felt let down?
Let down, disappointed, disgusted, fill in the blanks. But let me finish this, right? To answer to respond to your question. Mm-hmm. If somebody feels connected to one of his songs that got them through a hard time, then that's great. That's fantastic. Use whatever inspiration that's going to get you through whatever you need to get through. Personally,
but not in your car.
Miss Lottie, you better get out of your car.
I'm playing R for your car.
I'm
playing R on the way out of here.
I got a question, right? So like, R. Kelly was a songwriter too. Mm-hmm. So we canceling the songs he songwrite too?
No.
You Were Not Alone, Michael Jackson. He wrote that. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know all the songs that he wrote. Like,
if you care that much, like, do the research then, because you might be playing the R. Kelly joint.
I should do the research.
Though you're far away.
I'm gonna shut off your mic.
Right.
God's was here to stay.
Well, I don't know what Mike is. Hey, yo, America. Nobody want to hear this dude, Ray Santos, trying to do...
Ray Mayo, by the way.
Whatever you call yourself. Ray Mayo, Kelly.
He just made you Dominican.
Yo, Ray Mayo, Kelly, I
understand. I hear where Mike's coming from, but check this out. Check this out. R. Kelly's songs alone, you got to listen to his songs, right? Mm. He's been telling people from day one how he is in his songs. You know what I'm saying?
You're not helping your case right now.
He's been telling you. Like this one.
He's like,
my mind's telling me no.
But
my body's telling me yeah.
Hey,
that's a problem.
Hey, this is my one thing on the R. Kelly conundrum, right?
It's
problem. Like, because we listen to an R. Kelly song that sonically sounds amazing, right?
Right.
We're not co-signing it.
What'd you just do?
Yo.
What'd you just do?
Let's describe that.
Did you just...
I'm off.
Are you spitting on the mic?
Yo, I'm trying to get back in.
I ain't want to say it.
Yo.
I gotta get back in. I'm out.
I'm taking lessons here.
That's your teammate right there.
I'm taking lessons. I was like, okay.
No, but what I'm getting at is just like,
Oh my God.
Okay, so
He said,
Testing.
He blew on that. He blew on that. I saw
Oh my
it. We
God.
went.
Testing. We need
You
a
see
technician.
what happens
I'm off.
when you start
No.
talking R. Kelly?
See?
You start acting out of character or in
oh, in the
character.
closet?
Yeah.
In the closet?
Yo,
A midget.
Yeah. Can we
Yo,
get the tech?
yo.
That's how it was right
I'm
now.
done.
we go.
My mic's out. Can I get the tech in? My mic's out.
Your mic's not out, bro.
Yeah, it is.
You're going.
Yo,
you're
yo,
going.
yo, you can look at the waves over there. You
I
good,
can't
bro.
hear nothing.
We can hear you.
We,
You
no, yeah,
good,
we hear
you good, you good,
We
you
can hear
good.
you.
When you spitting on the mic.
Oh, see, Ray had me disconnected over there. That
We
was
heard
you, man.
We heard you spitting
my
in the
bad.
There you
mic,
go.
blowing on the mic.
That was
Ray,
crazy.
Ray didn't want me to blow
Pause.
that one right there.
Pause. Yo, this ain't the introduction you want Dr. J house call to make.
Listen, baby, we up in the building.
Yo,
We up in the building.
can't.
House
Nah,
call.
but no,
That's what it's
all right.
controversial, man. House call. You know.
Now let me.
No.
Okay, yes, you have to do your part. Yes, go ahead.
I want to get this thrown off real quick.
All
All
right.
right, because he will forget.
Right.
And it might not even be that significant, but I feel like it was significant.
Okay.
What I'm getting at is just like, yo, my whole thing is like, yo,
You got your-
if I,
Oh.
one of my favorite songs, Biggie's my favorite rapper of all time, right? Biggie, and he got a song with R. Kelly. I'm leaving you
I got
tonight.
you.
I can't play that because he on the hook. I don't condone that. You know what I mean? I don't condone, you know what I mean, what R. Kelly did.
Oh, that song.
I
was fire,
sonically
too.
like a certain song. Like, I just hate like, oh, I'm co-signing that because of that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, y'all watching Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix. That don't mean you know what I mean, actually co-sign like Jeffrey Dahmer eating Achilles ankles. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
yo,
how you feel about Bill Cosby then?
Bill Cosby didn't do it.
All right then. He paved the way for comedy.
He
Bill
was going to
Cosby
buy a
paved the way
CBS,
for
and they
comedy.
needed something.
Bill Cosby's one of the pioneers.
I grew up with Bill Cosby.
Bill
I
Cosby's
saw
my dad.
all the shows.
He's my dad.
He was everybody's dad.
Did you watch that? You felt like that's a real family. That's not a fake
Oh
family.
my God, that
Yeah.
That's
family
a
was
real ass family.
that family was
was
crazy.
dope.
Like
Hey, yo,
Fresh
for the
Prince,
record-
that's a real
That
ass
and Fresh
family.
Prince.
hey yo,
Martin, they're real ass friends.
Yeah.
Hey yo, Felicia Rashad is like one of
The way is, they're
baddest
really brothers.
women ever
She's
created
a
on
pioneer
earth.
black woman.
Yeah.
She's a
Yo,
pioneer.
Felicia Rashad still look good. Yo,
Oh,
Felicia.
she's elegant.
Yo, Felicia Rashad, you still, yo, you know,
Oh, here
messing
we
with
go. Here we go.
old boy,
Here it comes.
Amar Rashad.
Here
You
it
on the
comes.
market, yo.
Here
Say
it
your
comes.
old ass over here.
I knew it was coming. You just gotta wait for it.
Felicia Rashad look
Felicia
amazing.
Rashad still look
She-
good.
She is beautiful.
Word.
All of them are. All the women on there.
Word.
Yeah.
All the kids. All the women kids.
All the women kids.
That's not a great thing to say after R. Kelly combo.
Yeah.
No, I separate man and music. Now,
He said all the women kids.
so
We ain't gonna go off of that.
Ay, Dios mío,
So,
Padre
listen.
Santo. Dime.
Biblioteca.
and
Dímelo.
Dímelo, Tiguerito.
so now because Jay-Z is with Rock Nation, he helped Megan, right? And they got over that.
You gotta explain that. Like, yo, why Trey? First off, Tory Lanez is the first bald head dude with a part. Like, yo, like,
What?
Yo, stupid. He stupid. Got a bald head.
It's an actual picture of him being bald headed and he got a part. Like, I got a part. You want
Maybe he put it in there so many times.
Yo,
It's just in
yeah.
there.
He put that Jamie Foxx paint on it. He's like, he bald headed and he put the Jamie Foxx paint on it.
Oh my God.
He got the Doc Rivers
Crazy.
hairline.
That guilty verdict is crazy. I didn't think it was with everything that was going against her. For it just to turn like that was wow.
All right, educate me,
So-
because I do not watch the news.
Yeah, me too.
I don't watch the news.
So you know who Tory Lanez is, right? Of course, no.
Yeah.
Yo, his name ain't even Tory
Megan Thee
Lanez.
Stallion, huh?
Yeah.
Yo, why you call him so Tory
I don't know
Lanez?
why.
His name is like
Why?
Malcolm.
Jamal Warner.
It's
So-
something like that.
Okay.
It's no relation.
Okay,
So
what happened?
did you know what happened when he shot allegedly
Yeah.
shot what's her face? No,
Megan.
in the foot. Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. Long story short, he got found guilty 2 days ago.
Okay.
Now she's with Rock Nation, and Jay-Z's he's the head of Rock Nation. He do all the money for her legal fees.
Yeah.
So now you got Tory fans who are mad at Jay-Z trying to go at Jay. Oh, Jay-Z did this, Jay-Z did that. Now they're pulling up something where they say, oh, Jay-Z, he likes young girls too because they brought up Foxy Brown, that he was 27 and she was 14, or something like that.
Yo,
I might be
yo,
a little off on the on
Yo,
the ages,
you even
but-
bring this up, you're not going to the Rock Nation brunch. So it's done. It's
No,
done.
this is. I'm going to the Rock Nation brunch.
Ah, my bad. Go ahead. You got it.
Now, this is what we're talking about where if you offend, it all comes full circle. When you offend a certain group of people, while they'll go to any length to say anything to ruin you also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah.
So now they're coming. All of a sudden, now all these years, now it's, oh, Jay-Z, we know he did the Foxy. What are we doing here? You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
everybody wants to take everybody at the top
Yeah.
off, man.
Yeah.
It
Everybody.
goes back to being a comedian. It's so
Everybody.
tough. See what I did there? I bring it together, mate.
Oh my God, that was
Wow.
I bring it together. It's
that
just
was so
tough because
brilliant. That was
well,
like Dominican
Yo,
right there.
give him a round of
Que lo
applause,
que?
man. Give him a round.
See what happens when you're in the presence of a
Yo,
Dominican.
K-Lo K.
No.
You know what I mean?
no,
Instantly,
No.
talent just comes
no,
out.
I just feel like eating salami now.
He's
No,
stupid.
but isn't it? It's just crazy. Now they're coming up with what was it? They when Kyrie did his thing where they're saying now they're coming up with all these Kyrie old tweets and trying to find something that he's anti-Semitic. It's why do you think is cancel culture being so prevalent right now? Especially you being a comedian, like
Yo, I want to say something, but I might get cancer right
go
now.
ahead. You there's nothing
Say
you can
it.
say.
I mean, I own this drink, so I don't know. They turn lights out, then I cancel. But yeah, hopefully
Hoping you got Eversource.
Episode 4 back. FCC 4 back. Nah, but yo, you ever see the chick that started Me Too? Yo, she looked like Bebop from
From Ninja Turtles.
Bebop and Rocksteady from Ninja Turtles. Yo, her face look painful.
Jesus. So R. Kelly. So you're saying so we just to clear it up, you say you cannot separate man and music, but you can. Only R. Kelly though, right?
Listen, R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, both. It doesn't matter. I'm about the artist. I'm about the artistry.
Why are we the only culture that always wants to look into people's personal lives and tear each other down? When you have these rock stars who've been doing this for years,
Yo, they bite heads off of bats
and
got
they're
TV shows.
touring and getting sold out stadiums because they're so beloved, but they've been doing underage stuff and drugs and all that since the beginning
Drugs
of time.
crazy for
Oh,
years.
but drugs is different than like
But they've been
raping women
doing
and
that.
all that.
They've been
So it hasn't come up to surface like the way it's come up to
because
surface.
they're protected with their culture. Where ours, we're
Okay.
quick to be like, nah. You see what he did? That's why can't we protect? Even though it should be, it's bad. I'm not trying to make it sound like. But why are they so protected where it gets swept under the rug? Brett Favre. Stealing millions from Mississippi, the poor people of Mississippi,
Yeah.
swept under the rug. Kyrie sends a damn tweet, and the whole nation stops. You get what I'm saying? He sent out a tweet of a movie he didn't even make.
Listen, hey,
Brett Favre sold millions from Mississippi. You get what I mean? They're
Yeah.
protected. Like, and Kanye's not off in a lot of things he says. He might be a little weird,
Yo,
but he's not far off.
Yo, I'm with you. From that like angle you took, but there's certain sucker things Kanye do too. That
Oh, of course.
that
I'm not
Floyd
fi-
joint.
I'm not
I'm
finna
not
Kanye.
gonna let you gloss over that because like yo, a lot of people want to make like Kyrie like yo because he's going against the system, make him like some sort of you know what I mean. I won't say it. Lack of a better word, hero, but no. What I'm saying is just like, oh, y'all right with Kanye because he's going against, powers that be. No. First off, he bombing on his own people. He a black white supremacist, man. You over there, you know what I mean? With it.
But
What I'm saying, he over there wrong with Nick Fuentes, who over there still want.
Fuentes.
that's his name.
And he white, and he got
He's an incel.
He one of your people, Fuentes.
What's my people, Mike?
Wow.
What's my people, Mike?
Fluente.
It is one of your people. Wow.
Fluente.
Yeah.
No, but yo, he's a white supremacist talking about like, yo, you still want black and white fountains. Like, matter of fact, who's still drinking out of fountains after COVID? But you know what? All right, dog, you catch,
Call me Fountain Ray.
yo, man, you catch, you know what I mean? When them little spouts catch
So
you, with
many
herpes on your
jokes.
lips. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So many jokes, so little time.
what I'm getting at is just like, yo,
Fountain Ray. Ha
what I'm saying though is like, yo, my problem with Kanye is the stuff he said.
I almost spit, but I remember I swallowed.
Oh Lord, clap that.
Hit him on. Hit him on. Hit him on.
I'll turn it off. The man said that turn it off. But yeah. All right, it's about to be nasty after dark.
Hit him on.
Cue the voice.
Okay, brother.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. It's almost that time.
No.
You said go, baby. It's making you understand. Let's go. Yo, but damn, I lost a little point, man. I'm about to say something
Thank
profound.
God.
That was my point.
All right, word.
So
He lost his point.
He was like, "What'd she say?
He lost
What?
his point.
It's getting hot in here."
No,
That's funny.
when she made the iguana sound, I'm like, yo,
Iguana? Who makes an iguana sound? What sound does a skunk make?
I don't know.
Do it.
No one could do it.
Go ahead.
No, every guest we ask.
No, I feel like you do. You know.
Caw-caw!
Oh my
That's
god.
every animal for me.
Did you hear the
Oh my
end part
God.
of what he said? Caw-caw. Caw-caw.
Keep going. You didn't hear that.
Say it. Caw. Caw-caw.
Cuckoo!
Yeah,
Oh,
you
now
switched
you
it up.
changing it. He
No,
said
yeah,
caw-caw.
yeah, I see what you say.
It's a different bird.
You switched it
No,
up.
you
Nah,
switched
man.
it up.
First of all, you're not gonna tell me
Nah,
that bird's
no,
there.
Oh, yeah.
no. You make it sound to being double penetrating.
Pause.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. Let me ask you
No.
guys another question.
Go ahead.
We talked about this last week. BDSM-ish, right? Are you familiar with BDSM?
Yo, you get strapped to a Price is Right.
Because we got came at
No.
no pun intended, for kink shaming.
Okay.
Because what do you, the Balenciaga thing?
Okay.
Hey, yo, you get thrown on the Wheel of Fortune joint, and then you get, you know what I mean,
Wait.
slapped.
Now you
I would
do you
throw
I'm
like
not about
Balenciaga?
that. I'm not about that.
I would throw up.
Do you like Balenciaga? Like if someone bought you a Balenciaga bag, you'd be like, oh wow, papi que lo que es,
I'll be
Well,
like,
manín.
I'd be like,
maldita
there's,
bachatica.
We're not
I'd be
feeling
like,
that.
there's other things that you can spend money on. Like,
But you would take it.
if it was a gift, sure.
Now, even though they had that little teddy bear for kids with the BDSM,
It's awful, man.
you know what I'm saying? Sometimes,
Yeah.
You still gonna wear Balenciaga though, but won't play
Yeah.
R. Kelly?
Yeah, no.
see,
I'm
you'll be done with them too.
I'm good.
See?
Standing
Like
here
I'm not even
looking
like
in
a
the
brand
mirror.
person like
Yeah,
that.
me
Like
either.
I'm gonna rock what's gonna look good, you know. And if it happens to be something that I like and it's name brand, then I'm gonna rock it.
Mhm.
But if I know the history around it, then I'm
It's
gonna
tough.
pause on that.
It's so tough, man.
I'm gonna pause on that. There's a lot of
Tough.
things that we need to pause on that
Yeah.
we're not always educated on. But the moment that we're educated on, then let's do something about it.
They have a lot of like innuendos in their promotional stuff that kind of goes with that whole Harvey Weinstein thing.
And R. Kelly.
Mm.
You think he was on that island?
Standing here looking in the mirror,
Saying damn to
say my
myself.
damn to myself.
Hey, yo, Dr. J. Dr. J.
Shut up,
Yo.
Mike.
Dr. J.
Oh,
yo,
no,
his first show for
no,
Late Night Love gonna be
no.
Chocolate Factory. That's the first thing.
We could be JC and Joe Rowe.
Marcus Houston.
She's like Joe Rowe. Go ahead, just do your bird shots
Joe.
again.
Yeah, first
There
show,
it
yo, we're
is.
gonna have all gorilla
There
masks
it
on and
is.
shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy Riz.
Hey, yo, man. Yo.
Oh man.
Hey, yo, first off, yo,
Cosby
Ray,
Show.
Ray's one of the original immature members. It was Marcus Houston, the guy with the eye patch, and Ray. Y'all was doing mad Marcus Stokes dances and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I got
Sometimes you just gotta let him kill himself. kill himself.
That's all I got.
Yo,
Kill himself. You just let the joke ride.
there's just sometimes you just gotta let it ride.
You just gotta let it ride.
Hey, man, I'm fearless here. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Look, Michelle says Dr. J is everything, but not in singing.
come on. You don't hear that voice right there? Saying damn to myself.
Oh,
I should have known the day would come.
Oh, we got back
When
up.
you would find somebody else.
I'm gonna throw
And
up
all the
on y'all.
things you took me through.
Oh no.
Hey, yo, Tank. Yo, tell me when you go over there.
you do look like Aaron Hall.
Thank
Aaron
you.
Hall features.
Not the voice, you got Aaron Hall, like, stunt double.
Yeah.
He kind of has like a Tyrese look.
Yeah,
yo.
yo. Sweet lady.
No, like
Hell,
when
he
Hey, yo.
no, when he's cleaned up, like we went to
No, the
actually
hell he don't tell him.
Sweet
no,
lady.
the show
would
that
you
we
be
did.
mine?
Sweet lady.
There was
would
a
you
show
be
that I did
mine?
in April.
Sweet lover.
Where we at?
And he was
Lights
in
out.
Yo.
the audience,
Where we at?
and people were like, "Yo, is that Tyrese? Is
Yo.
that Tyrese and Angie Martinez?
Eddie
Martinis.
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 Too many
I've had
martinis.
too many martinis.
Yo, he was like, yo, is that Tyrese from the McDonald's commercial on the bus?
Yo, is that Tyrese when he was crying in the video and shit?
Oh, $2.
Yo, wow, you gotta run that up,
Oh,
dog.
man.
Yo, that's,
We're gonna get $10 now.
you know what I mean, with the little,
We're
you
gonna
know
have
what I
all
mean?
my money tonight.
Little diamond cut on the bottom lip, you know what I mean?
Oh my god.
With a diamond cut.
Michelle.
No, nobody.
Hey yo, all right.
Michelle,
all right.
don't be telling him everything. He's everything.
Hey yo, let him shine, man. Let Tyrese shine.
That's it, man.
Dr. J.
Listen, I got
Let Dr.
all
J.
my
Reese
peoples out there, man.
Dr. J. Reese house.
Dr. J. Reese house call.
Housewife.
Dr. J. Reese house wife call.
Mr. J. Reese House MD, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, where's the white cooler, bro?
Hey yo, but nah, like, all right, yo, we got ready to show up.
The white cooler.
Hey yo,
Yo, my man. Yo, let me give a shout out to my man Riz, man. My man Mateo Riz up on there, man. I used to bring this cooler to work, right, man. So, and it used to be full of ice and liquor every single day, man. I used to bring this cooler, and we always used to
Which
drink
shop?
no, he's working at the dealership.
Get out.
The cooler, straight
That's
ice,
why he
straight
was like,
ice
yo,
in the
you need to
cooler.
come into the office. I was like, I go to the office.
The cooler, you got to come to the office, man. You know, that's it.
Saying to myself.
Yeah, you know you like
No,
that.
nobody.
I
Hey,
feel
yo.
like you can sing freestyle.
Oh, I
All
can.
right,
Oh,
go.
I can.
Yo, Ray, it's your time right now. Go ahead.
I don't feel like it.
Go ahead.
Your time to shine,
I
bro.
do what I feel.
Yeah.
I'm an artist.
He's not ready.
Boy.
I'm an
Go
artist.
ahead.
He's not ready. He's not ready.
Winnie, winnie, bum, bum.
Oh.
He's not ready. He's not ready.
He said,
Hey yo,
"Biggity bum bum."
hey yo, what's the Puerto Rock dude with the Elvis cut? Yo, that's what you look like. Oh.
No, you name it. That's your joke. I'm not gonna help you joke on me. How you gonna?
That's what them style trying to get the bomb on your ass.
Definitely good times. Man. Good times.
Supposed to help you with your joke on me?
Elvis Duran ass boy. That's what you was talking about. Nah, man, you like Michael Jackson.
What?
Sometimes.
When?
He got like mad Grammy nominees and all that. He might
About
got
Bad Bunny?
Oh, you want to be like Bad Bunny?
Yo,
Listen.
Maybe
Yo,
I should
Let
leave the
me.
room?
Speaking of Bad Bunny.
So you
Speaking
can
of
be
Bad
a-
Bunny. Listen.
Speaking
Speaking of Bad Bunny.
wrong
How
with
y'all feel about Bad Bunny?
I love him.
Let me tell you.
Is he gay
I
or
went
is
to
he
Puerto
is he
Rico.
not
I
gay?
don't, I don't care.
No,
Or is he
I don't know.
metrosexual?
All right.
Hey, nah, you
What
can
is
live how you want to live, but yo,
Right.
I ain't front. That's the sweetest name ever.
So listen, I
Oh,
went
you
to
like
I went to
him.
Puerto Rico
No, I'm
for
talking-
my birthday, right?
No, I say it's sweet, like so I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? But no
That's what I'm saying.
disrespect.
So I went to Puerto Rico on my birthday in May. Let me tell you, there was not any corner, bodega, anything that did not have Bad Bunny playing.
I'll tell you like this.
Like throughout the whole.
I'm gonna tell you how much of an
everywhere we went,
icon that
everywhere.
dude is. I went to a
He's
Bad
loved,
Bunny. I
man.
went to a Bad Bunny concert
Bad Bunny.
in
Yo,
Boston. In Boston.
Be mad
in
spending joints every week or something.
Hell yeah.
it was in the Boston Stadium, the Red Sox Stadium. The whole stadium was packed. The grounds was packed. The
Yeah.
outfield, the home plate, everything was packed to the brim. Like you couldn't get no more people in
First
there.
Spanish to be out
For-
artist of the year.
and you know how much he made that night?
I thought
How
Daddy
much?
Yankee was.
He made $7.6 million
Just
that
that
night.
night.
Just
Damn.
that
What an
night.
easy day at the office, right?
And he was sitting in a beach chair the whole time and really not even giving no energy, no dancing, no
I-
nothing, just singing,
I
man.
think with him, I don't think he's gay. I think he
7
just don't
million.
give a F. Like he's whatever he feels he's going to do.
Yeah.
He's really on that
He
vibe.
didn't- he
Hey, yo,
didn't
not
really
now,
break his
man.
sweat.
His
Be-
girl
be
that he's
sure.
with is beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey yo, first off, disclaimer 929. You be what you want. You can like what you want.
Yeah,
you
we
can like
accept-
what you want.
accept everybody here.
Yes.
We accept everybody.
Total
Yeah.
fan of Bad Bunny.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
we're still gonna joke on you.
Yo, that was the best concert I've been to. That's probably the top
and
3
you
concerts.
had no idea what he said.
And I had nothing, didn't know what he was saying. It was the top 3 concerts I've been
Hey,
to.
yo, Ray,
Nothing.
Huh.
I'm gonna stop discouraging you from spitting out this
Thank
like
you.
BS you be doing.
My man said
Who is that?
he got sugar in his tank.
Selena. No,
Selena.
that Bad Bunny?
Yeah,
Yo,
my man said Bad Bunny got
tell
sugar
that
in
to
his
his
tank.
$1 billion.
Yo, Selena
Tell
was
that to
bad,
that 7 million
Hey, yo,
he made that
hey,
night.
yo,
Tell that
yo,
to that.
Hey, yo, my Puerto
I might have to get a
my
little
Puerto-
sugar for 7 million.
Yo, my Puerto Rock community.
I might have to get a little sugar for 7 million, baby. Let's go.
Hey, yo, my Puerto Rock community, yo. How much Selena estate worth, yo?
Selena's Mexican, bro.
Oh.
You think
my Mexico
everyone-
rock.
Wow. Did you just call out for the Puerto Ricans and say Selena? The late Selena.
I look Mexican.
Yo.
I'm cool. Hey, yo, and
I'm
double
going
mill
Sinaloa
finger,
vibe.
Yeah.
double mill fingers up to old girl with no neck that killed her. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, I love
What's her
Selena.
name?
Her name is
Selena Killer?
Black Widow or something. No, yo,
Got
what's
sugar
up?
in this.
Griselda. Griselda.
That was Mike. That wasn't Mike, though.
Yeah.
That one.
Nah, yo. Nah, I'm just saying. I love Bitty Bitty Bump Bump and
Bitty bitty bump bump.
and yo, the real Selena and the Jennifer Lopez Selena. Both of them baddies.
Oh yeah, she did her thing, man.
I'll tell you what.
That put her on the map when she did
What's
that. When she did that movie, Selena.
Oh.
That was her first
Yo,
movie.
I watched that. I watched that in high school. We
You think
watched
J-Lo
that.
did a good job?
I think she did a phenomenal
I
job.
think she killed it.
Man, I tell you what, Bad Bunny can't walk nowhere in public.
Why?
No, because just can't.
Oh,
There's no way.
He's a superstar.
There's no
You know
way.
what? He's a great wrestler, too.
Imagine dropping Bad Bunny off in
You
Spanish
got
Harlem.
experience?
No, I've seen him at WrestleMania.
Hey,
Drop
hey,
Bad
yo,
Bunny
no
off in
wrestling.
Spanish Harlem and he'll get
Hey, yo,
mobbed.
what's
She
his
said you
name?
got experience.
Hey yo, what's the
Well,
name
you
of?
said you were in Puerto Rico and you saw him.
No, I
Oh,
seen
no,
him in
no,
Puerto
no.
Rico.
Hey, yo, what's the name of
I went to grace my presence.
Yo, what's the name of the reggaeton spot downtown? I come through with
Mambo's?
Bad Bunny.
Mambos?
Yeah, yo, I'm gonna work on it because you know what I mean. I be knowing.
There's no way you could bring you.
Yo, I know. What you call them? Joints. People that be booking people.
We can't afford Bad Bunny, brother.
Bookers.
What?
No,
Can't afford
they're
Bad Bunny.
called.
Can't afford Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny's a mill.
We getting
Just to get in the
closer,
building.
closer.
Just to get in the building.
Producers, directors.
So what we're trying to
Publicist.
do is bring
Publicist.
85 South Show across the street.
Hey yo, no, like yo, I know Bad Bunny publicist, yo. I might or might not bring Bad Bunny down to what's his name, is John?
Listen,
Mambo's?
brother,
He's not going.
brother.
Yeah,
Even him,
that's
even
not
him
doing
walk,
that.
even him walking through,
That's
it's
like
gonna
you
cost you
say I'm gonna bring
250.
Michael Jackson to Why Nots.
It's gonna cost you $250,000
He still
for
ran,
him
that's
just to
what-
walk through.
You
Just
run.
for a walkthrough.
First of all, don't sleep on me. You want Kevin Hart here. I can't bring Bad Bunny to my.
I ain't make no paper off that. He
Well,
just
wait a
came
minute,
through.
I
It was
have a
just
question.
clout.
I have a
That was
very
just
serious
clout.
Question. Like,
Yeah.
who's gonna open for him?
Me?
him. That's the ad lib, yo.
Yo, he's stupid.
Oh, look at all the art eyes coming up. I'll be here all week, guys.
Yeah. So yeah. So
No, but you know comedians be opening up for artists.
I would love for you to open up.
Listen,
Oh God.
Oh,
is that
we could-
is that
Pause.
a verbal contract? You hear that, Dr. J? That's a verbal contract right there.
It is.
No. I said I would love. I ain't say
he said he would love.
yeah, but no.
It was like
absolutely.
the wish list.
Yo,
but,
he broke eye contact. What's up with that?
Oh.
Because you start talking about the legal.
Contract.
Yo, this ain't verbally binding yet. I'm just I'm bleeping.
Yo,
ahead.
before we wrap this up, I want my ego kind of like big up. Tell Mike how good I was in football, cause he hates a lot on this show, saying you stunk.
Yo, you
Tell him.
Listen.
You in
listen,
the NFL
I'm-
G
I'm-
Me being 5 foot.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it
7
real.
and a half.
I'm gonna keep it real.
you in the.
And 3/4.
I'm gonna
Hey,
keep
yo,
it real.
Hey yo,
I'm gonna keep it real.
No,
No, let him go.
He-
We let you
no,
go.
before you go,
We let him go. We
I-
can talk about you.
He was in the XFL G League. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even in the NFL G League. XFL G League.
Look at Jay. Jay is 6'12", 7,000 pounds of muscle.
Yo.
I had to go against that.
And you ain't getting no yards.
And what you do?
Tell him, Jay. Tell him.
ahead.
Tell him. How'd I do?
Listen,
Talk about
listen.
XFL G
Tell him.
League.
Listen.
'Cause he always hate.
Listen. I'm gonna keep it real. All right. So we played a lot of football together. I think we did 3 years together over there. So Ray was good. He was fast, shifty. You know what I'm saying? He had at least 1 or 2 touchdowns a game. He was shifty. But I'm just telling you like this though. You know.
Hey, yo, how was the protocol, yo? Cause like his mind don't work, right? I mean, concussions he had.
He went through 3 concussions. He was concussed.
I never got hit.
He's in concussion protocol when there
got
wasn't
hit.
concussion
I
protocol.
never got hit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
But he was
man.
he was out there running scared. Matter of fact, he was so fast.
Yeah, that's how
You
you
know what I
have
mean?
to run. You run
He
scared.
ran scared, but he never got touched. He ran a few kickoffs back, ran a few punts
you know
back.
Who told me that? Adrian Peterson. He said, "Look
You never
look
met
how
him.
big I am." I met him at Mohegan Sun.
You
He said-
concussed?
He says, as big as I am, I run scared because I don't want to be hit.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
7'13", 6,000 pounds.
Hey yo,
7'13".
hey yo, how did CTE? And I ain't talking about Young Jeezy label. How did CTE affect? You know what I mean? You today? Dean on the radio talking like, yo, you was Gary Payton. No,
That
not,
question
Walter
sounds
Payton.
like you have CTE. Why do you have 18 questions in one?
Yes, he does. It's
Yo,
just like,
hey, yo.
Dr. J be doing that. Hits me with like 10 questions, and I'm
Hey, yo,
like, okay.
see, I ain't ready for that. That's 50 minute time. That's that Barbara Walters joint. Y'all ain't to the big leagues yet.
Really?
Yeah.
You a white woman now? Oh, you got your white woman? Like, that's your inner self?
Uh-oh.
Hey, yo, what's her name? Martha Stewart was locked up in Danbury when I was going to school in Danbury. You know what I mean? Yo, I got a conjugal visit. You know what I mean?
Listen, I appreciate what's going on here. I really do.
Yo, I got a conjugal visit with Martha Stewart in Danbury, and all years coming.
I ain't hating. Like, get it. Get it.
Standing here looking in the mirror, saying, "Damn."
We up here, yo. We stupid.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Yo, I'm sorry, yo.
Don't be sorry. Own your shit. That was fun.
Listen, that was real,
Good
man.
time.
And we was
I like it. I like it.
I don't know.
Yo, signing off. He's still alive.
Oh, that was our best behavior.
That was the best
because
behavior?
You're in front of a lady?
Yeah, we up in the building, man.
No, but I know you comedian, so I know you throw your
You know what I mean? You gotta throw your alley oops and everything up in there, man. We all up in here.
I should be.
You should get on the stage, man.
You should, with your
Look
Look at him.
He said cacao with that shit in your mouth.
Look at that. I peeped that. And then he's like,
She's sharp, man.
he's like, go.
Or it's the other way.
What's the other way? Oh, shit.
We still on air. We still on air.
Or Puerto Ricans do one thing that's better than anyone in the world.
What's that?
Go ahead, speak into the mic, baby, and say it.
What's that?
There it is. I didn't have to say it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord. And with that right there, we're going to go off air.